What up? Top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Back again. What's up, y'all? What's up, Shayna? Good morning, y'all. Scholar Rock, good morning. What's up, family? Lady Love, what's up, Lady Love? MLB Dramatic. Wax Dog up in here. What up? No, y'all had y'all waiting for a little minute, but I gotta put this thing together, man. King D Bishop, what up, bro? Good morning, Jamila. What's up, Sassy? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Jackie. What's good, y'all? We're gonna chop it up today. 4-1 Rider. Week flying fast. What's good? Something about to start tomorrow. Yeah, y'all. What's good, though? Salute to the chat. We're gonna get to cooking. Y'all waited long enough. We're gonna get into it. Also, Rondell is gonna be pulling up. What's up, Ronnie? Hold up. I've been multitasking my ass off this morning. I ain't get to, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh shit. Hold up, my bad. I got you. I'm about to see the link right now. There's no problem. Anyway, we here. Episode 467. And we're gonna chop it up. Because I'm gonna talk about Mr. We Outside. I spoke about this before last week. But you know, I know Casanova been going through his thing with, you know, with jail and all that, prison, and just, you know, going to court. So a lot of times when dudes got open court cases, I don't really speak on a situation too much. But certain things occurred with Casanova 2 times, and it's over for him. But what I want people to understand is this is the man, Mr. Outside himself. And Mr. Outside is now Mr. in jail. We in jail. We was outside, but now we in jail. That's him. So we're going to talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about Mr. Hustle Simmons, a.k.a. Russell Simmons. He is being put on blast by his daughter. They sick of Russell Simmons. And we're going to also go back in history and look at how Russell Simmons is a weirdo, and that nigga went on a run because that nigga was scared of that Me Too movement. We're going to talk about that today, too. And I'm also going to talk about SAFAREE, because SAFAREE is proving what I already told you. And SAFAREE is being accused of being a male prostitute, showing his booty hole on OnlyFans. Telling y'all it's getting hectic out here. It's getting hectic for these niggas with no talent. And that's my whole point. The number one thing I'm really talking about with Casanova is that it wasn't even about the music, because the nigga ain't had no real hits like that. And this goes back to what I said about how if we pay attention, we will see that most of these artists, the rappers that came out in the past, you know, mostly, I say since like 2015 and up, most of them didn't have no real talent, and it wasn't really about them putting out music. It was about internet shenanigans, y'all. The internet had already replaced rappers with their talent because they were more into what? Performing on the internet. They got more into performing on live and, you know, pulling stunts on Instagram and shit. Like, they got more into the internet than they was into their own craft. That's why if I ask you right now, give me 3 songs with Casanova 2 times, that was a hit. No, most of y'all don't know. I'm gonna be real. The number one people that know about Casanova is New York. That's it. I'm gonna be real. Like New York, you know the basic shit. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. But other than that, Casanova is not known like that. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. He never was like that. I'm gonna be real. Nobody never really cared about him like that. And that's why I knew something going on with him, because I knew, I'm like, this nigga seemed like a little Busta Rhymes knockoff. So we're gonna get into him. Anyway, let's go back to this shit, man. I'm about to set it off. Shout out to the replay gang. I was stalling, getting this thing together, sending Ronnie that link, and letting people pull up. So let's get into it. We ain't got time to play today. Casanova, we outside. Now we in jail. And y'all should have known this dude was a clown too. He's another one. And he goes to what I was telling people when I said that when you're a rapper, and if you wanted to be successful, you had to claim game. You had to claim a game. You had to claim one. That's how you get paid. They already knew that. They figured that out with Snoop Dogg, Jim Jones, and Lil Wayne. They already knew if you claim a gang, it's not, look, if you claim a gang, that's going to guarantee you at least 250,000 sales. It's going to guarantee you at least 1 million streams just by being in a gang alone, because the gang gonna want to know what you're talking about. How you think I knew? Shit, when I seen 6ix9ine waving that red flag, I'm like, who is this? Listen to this shit. You're gonna get a listen. That's how I go. They know that. That's why they always had the mark. Let's break it down again, family. The real nigga rap starter kit. All right, boom. One, you gotta have a mug shot. You gotta have tattoos. You gotta claim a gang. Number one thing is you gotta claim a gang. If you don't claim, if they don't claim a gang, then it's like their street credibility wasn't respected, but these labels already knew. Common sense. If it's over 1 million gang members in each gang in America alone, that's not counting all the gang members overseas. They already knew that promoting gang banging and claiming the gang was automatic record sales. And that's why most of y'all don't even know none of this nigga songs at all. Let's be real. Let's be real. A lot of people don't even know this man. So I already know the truth. See, I know the truth. I know these niggas been playing internet games. All these niggas was doing was running around New York City, pulling out cameras, trying to make it like they doing the most. That's all they was doing. What up, Kim? That's all they was doing. What's up, Faith? Tasha Jordan, what's up? Yeah, all these niggas was doing was running around with cameras doing the most. And that's when I knew niggas had already been fell off. You see, one thing I know, when an individual tries to portray how tough he is or how gangster he is, but he's always on the camera, that's when I know he's really soft. Because I understand that real gangsters ain't gonna do all that. But he was Mr. Outside himself. So we're gonna look back at this. How Mr. Casanova was the main nigga talking about we outside. And these pictures are from when we was all on lockdown in the pandemic. This is when he coined the slogan. And it represented the rebellious nigga outside on the block, nigga, with the homies. That's what all that shit was about. He wanted to prove to the world that he was outside when everybody else had to be in the house. I get it, but let's look at this shit. Because now we're going to see he ain't missed outside no more. That nigga's in the house. Actually, that nigga's in the cell. So just check this out. And my whole point is, only reason why I'm speaking about this shit is because it was marketable and profitable to claim the game. And you're going to see every New York nigga in the past couple, shit. And every nigga did it. Same shit. Cardi B, they all do the same shit. Tekashi 6ix9ine, just name them. Just keep naming them. They claim a gang. Bobby Shmurda, he a crip. Y'all ain't figured this shit out yet. All that shit was marketing tools, gimmicks, and it was campaigns to get niggas locked the fuck up. That's how the shit go. Y'all keep forgetting. One thing about gangbanging for people, you should already know. You're not supposed to say nothing on the phone or on camera that's incriminating. That even applies to throwing up gang signs, nigga. But you should already know that. Nah. But y'all niggas gave shit a pass because it was cool to throw up blood on camera. It was cool to throw up Gorilla Stone. See that? For credibility. But now this nigga don't want to claim a gang no more. And that's why they say he got cut. That's what they say. But my point is this. Niggas always want to claim the fucking gang when it's convenient. Because see, for some people that don't know, yeah, when you claim gang, there's perks that come with that. A lot of fucking perks. But when it's not about them perks, niggas don't want to be down. I ain't talking about Percocets. I'm talking about special privileges when you gang bang. Certain shit come easier. But see, niggas don't want to earn it. Then when it's time to pay, they don't want to pay. They want to fucking cry. That's why I don't like none of these niggas. Because they always fucking crying. But when it's convenient, y'all, you see this fucking ignorant nigga? And I always knew he was an ignorant nigga. You know why? Because he always talked about that jail shit. He never wanted to let that jail persona go. Nigga already made it, rubbing shoulders with Jay-Z. He kept trying to prove how street he was. And kept wanting to throw it up. Look at this picture, nigga. He throwing up stacks of cash money and throwing up blood at the same time. You can't get no dumber than that. So I don't feel sorry for this nigga. And I ain't trying to trash him. I just got to keep it real to the world that it's clowns like this while we in the situation we in. So are we supposed to feel sorry for a nigga that already fucking made it and failed again? Mind you, you was a felon. You made it in the game, successful. Rubbing shoulders with Jay-Z. Nigga, you at the Rock Nation brunch. Now you fucking locked up. Because one thing you did not do. You could not stop promoting gangbanging on camera and in every aspect. I see this nigga Instagram pages with pounds of weed on the table. He just wanted to keep proving how street he was. That's how I knew he was a sucker. And just because a nigga got muscles, he might have put hands on you and maybe beat you up a little bit, that don't mean shit. Because in reality, I know he one of them niggas when that gun come out, that nigga gonna be scared. And that's how I know those are the same niggas. When it come time to getting life in jail, them niggas gonna fold. Because when you gangbang, you should already know what come with it. Nigga, either you gonna die or you gonna get life in jail. That's your last bottom results. And if that happens, you gotta rock with that shit. Because that's what you signed up for. Nigga, it's in the oath, ain't it? So niggas like to benefit off the good things in the oath. But when it comes to that real shit in that oath, niggas throw that shit out the window. That's why I don't fuck with none of them. And don't forget, I don't gangbang. But I'm just telling you the truth. That these niggas was using that shit for monetary gain. And you see all of them did the same exact pattern. And when they was doing it in real time, I knew all of them was fucking frauds. I said, this nigga's a clown. When I saw this nigga with Busta Rhymes, I said, this nigga probably Busta Rhymes' son. I'm gonna be real. When I saw this nigga and I peeped game, he wasn't really putting out no hit music like that. See, he was just happy to be in the industry. That's when I knew he was an industry nigga. Because he wanted to be an industry nigga at these events, but then he wanted to be Mr. Outside and play it like he the official blood on the street. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Casanova responds after backlash from video showing him outside during shelter-in-place orders. And this is when we had to be in the house. And look what he said. As long as I got to pay child support, as long as I got to pay lawyer fees, I'm the fuck outside. And that's cool. But the thing is, this the whole thing with what he was, this the whole thing, y'all. It's not the fact that he was outside. He kept fucking broadcasting the shit and bragging and just couldn't stop. Like bitch niggas do. He couldn't stop showing off in front of the camera. Because he's supposed to be, mind you, he's supposed to be, at this time, he's allegedly tied in with the big homie of the Blood Gang. The big homie of Gorilla Stone. He's tied in. You feel me? At the same time, his gang being investigated. That's my point. When he was doing all this shit, his gang was being fucking investigated. He thought it was a fucking joke. Why? Because he was an industry nigga, a fucking rapper, a character. A fucking character. You see that? This is my point. Rapper Casanova turns himself in as Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation are hit with murder charge, or should I say murder and firearm charges. Now, this is what I want y'all to do. Let's look at the dates. Now watch this shit. This is why I'm gonna show you a fucking idiot. See this? March. We outside, nigga. March. But by fucking December, his dumbass got locked up. See that? Indicted, nigga. December 2020. So he was already Mr. Lock the fuck up. And they was already still investigating the team. See that? Let me rewind for you. This is when Mr. Outside was being investigated like a dummy. And this was Mr. Outside got locked the fuck up. See that? He got locked up I'll say approximately about 8 to 9 months later after he was Mr. Outside. They was being investigated the whole fucking time. That's why I told you, real gangsters moving silence. Clowns be in front of cameras trying to be gangster. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to show you this nigga was an industry nigga. See, he was just happy to be at the Rock Nation brunch. See that? And I always knew he was out of character. Why? Because he kept playing both sides. When he was with Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes in the washed up New York rappers, he was looking like a happy fan. He was happy to be around them. But then when he wasn't around them, he always tried to portray himself as extra tough and gangster. Nigga actually went and got a chain made of his hood. This nigga was promoting gangbanging, but niggas thought he was realer than Tekashi. But actually, him and Tekashi might be the same type of niggas. Only thing is, he didn't snitch yet. That's all it is. He ain't snitched yet. But then again, he about to get fried. Ain't nothing to tell on. See that? Him at the Rock Nation event cooning. The nigga was cooning. The nigga was dancing, winding his hips, winding his waist. He was a fucking cartoon character nigga. He was a nigga happy to be around these niggas. He was happy he was around these elite niggas. These shiny niggas, he wanted to be a shiny nigga bad, but he couldn't stop his nigga ways. He couldn't stop. Why? Because that blood shit was moving. It was profitable. I'm going to ask you again. Give me 3 fucking songs this nigga made that was hits. Give me 3 hits. Give me fucking 2 hits that he made. A lot of y'all don't even fucking know him. And a lot of y'all that do know him, you just know him from the internet. You do not know this man from no talent, no hit records, no hit features, no fire verses, no nigga tore that show up. No, none of that. Told y'all, man, niggas been buying bullshit. Because it ain't about that. It's about promoting what they wanted to promote. And you got to remember, when he was doing this shit, this when the PPP money was going around. Did y'all forget? This when niggas was scamming. Because not only did his dumb ass get locked up after this, a lot of niggas got indicted because it was all a lockup program. So he didn't understand what the fuck was going on because he was trying to prove to everybody he's fucking outside. And it's okay. But see, you can't be outside and putting everything on blast when you claiming a notorious blood gang that was already being investigated. But nigga, little did you know, y'all was investigated and being hot, nigga, ever since this nigga. You fucking clown. Did y'all forget when they had the fake beef? Did y'all forget when allegedly Tekashi and his boys shot at the Barclays Center at this nigga? Did y'all forget? And then after that, I think they got cool or some shit like that. I think. But niggas thought Tekashi was realer than him, and niggas thought, I don't get it. They thought he was realer than Tekashi. Niggas, I don't get you niggas. Because y'all sat there and watched all that shit. Why? Because they were rappers. See, rappers could be a clown, and a so-called real nigga will turn his head and give it a pass because it's about the money. I just wanted to show you. I'm showing you these characters, y'all. When you looking at this nigga pictures, see that gun to head, flaming red. All you gotta know is this the same nigga recently that said, "I'm not in the gang no more. I'm not in the gang. I don't have nothing to do with that stuff no more." See that? Why? Because it's not profitable. That's the only reason why, bro. That's the only reason why. It's not profitable. That's why I don't like you niggas. Because y'all niggas exploited and y'all niggas is hoes. I told y'all. Him, Tekashi was the same nigga. Y'all didn't understand that them niggas was fake beefing too. And you should have known he wasn't a real nigga when he ain't never knocked Tekashi 6ix9ine out. Because Tekashi was trolling him, allegedly. But they sold this shit to New York. And these are two more niggas they sold to New York, giving hope of they gonna bring New York back. Told y'all, man. The powers that be sabotaged New York about a decade ago, and they always made it sure in New York would never come back. That's why most New York rappers, either they're gonna get a quick run and they're gonna fade out. That's it. You're never gonna be a new Jay-Z or P. Diddy. I try to tell people that, but they ain't listen. So that's why niggas spent a decade trying to bring New York back. And you'll see all them niggas trying to bring New York back, mostly all them niggas went to jail. And some of them died. Just check the math. But anyway, I knew he was a clown because he was doing shit like this, cooning. He was doing too much cooning. You see, but when he wanted to portray that blood image, see, gangster. When he get around industry niggas, cooning, clowning. That's why I knew he was a joke, y'all. That's why I don't take these niggas serious. I already told you that. I'm gonna keep asking you, what's this nigga hit records? But he not the only one. They was selling you bullshit the past couple years. But all these niggas were characters to watch on the internet performing shenanigans for the young boys. That's all it was. That's why when it was over with, his ass got sent up. And people want to know why Jay-Z ain't bonding him out. In my opinion, I think Jay-Z was helping to line his ass up. We have to remember the number one thing is Casanova was tied in with a major New York gang. He's not a major nigga, but he was tied in with major shit, major individuals. And don't forget what was the nail in his coffin, y'all. Do not forget when they alleged that he allegedly put a hit on a young boy that was 15, allegedly. Somehow, allegedly, a 15-year-old got murked, and they try to say he had something to do with it. That was the nail in his coffin. Because he kept trying to hang around gang. So even if he had nothing to do with it, he's guilty by association because he was hanging with the gang doing regular shit. So, nigga, you can't be with Jay-Z at Rock Nation events 1 minute, then the next minute you want to throw up blood. And you think Jay-Z cool with that shit? Nah. Jay-Z could have been behind getting this nigga lined up. Same, I ain't going into that right now. But like I said, now Casanova, the reality is niggas out here smashing your chick. And you in jail crying, fighting, talking about you ain't blood no more because it ain't beneficial. So now you see what time it is, but guess what? This man already did bids already. So any man that do bids and come home and does not understand his blessings of him being put in a better situation. Any nigga that can't comprehend that deserve to be where the fuck they at, either dead or in the ground. You know why? Because my nigga, some of us ain't never even get the blessings this man got. This man got his blessings, y'all, and threw it all out the window because he wanted to be outside so bad. He wanted to be that nigga outside. He wanted to be that nigga portrayed as this tough guy. He kept that tough guy shit going. And that tough guy shit got his ass in jail. But now, y'all, he does not want to be tough no more at all. Casanova reportedly slashed by a fellow inmate in prison attack. Alleged information. But anyway, look. Casanova's facing 60 years. Now do y'all see why he don't want to claim gang no more? The nigga wrote a letter to the judge basically fucking crying and begging for mercy. Like a bitch, crying. Nigga, you wasn't crying. See, China y'all, when they throw that blood up, them niggas don't cry. Niggas know what come with all that. Niggas know. But what happened, y'all? They're going to cry. They're going to cry. It's the same nigga in the streets. He probably try to get you jumped. No, it's the same nigga in the street. Probably act like he want to put a bag on you. He want to put the goons on you. But when that nigga by himself, nigga crying like a bitch. Like I said, when gang banging backfires on you. Peep the truth, my people. It's the truth. When gang banging backfires, it's the part they'll never tell you about. That pain that come with it. Casanova faces 60 years, tells judge he's suicidal in leniency letter ahead of sentencing. My motherfucker, you's an idiot. You know why he's an idiot, nigga? Because my nigga, when you gang banging, that nigga, that's already suicide, nigga. The fuck you think we do in them streets when we out there? Nigga, that is suicide. That's why I told people I already gambled with my life. Niggas know the truth. He want to tell the judge, the judge looking at you like, you dumb nigga. Don't you know gang banging is a suicidal occupation? You can die any day. You can take your own life out by your own activity. So I just want y'all to see, y'all, we got to look at this shit because let's look at when it was profitable and they had New York in a frenzy. You don't think these niggas already understood the art of New York is ran by gangs, particularly dominant blood gang? They knew that from the prison system. Y'all keep forgetting the prisons is the main people that consume music. Y'all keep forgetting that these niggas understand the recipe to work niggas with that banging shit. And they did it. And everybody let that shit ride. But two things. Tekashi was throwing up blood. See him throwing up blood in the picture. Anybody know about gang banging? See, I know that's a weak beat he throwing up. That shit weak and suspect. So I already know what time it is. But a lot of y'all bought that shit. He's a bitch. That's what his beat stand for. My point is, them niggas, both of these niggas made a lot of money off that gang banging shit. And then you're going to see that motherfucker to the right. He snitched on the whole gang. And the nigga to the left, he's crying to the judge after the gang already fucking indicted. He want to cry like a bitch. No, bro, you gotta hold his 60 down. He reportedly faces over 60 years in prison for pleading guilty to drug trafficking in RICO. You're done. You're done. So now you have denied your gang. You should have kept the gang because maybe you would have been out in prison. But you denied the gang, and now niggas gonna be out here smashing your chick, fool. You know why? I'm gonna tell you the honest to God truth. Because, bro, instead of you worried about being outside, you stupid motherfucker, you should have been at home with your lady. That's what the fuck your dumb ass should have did. And you only should have came out when it was time for Rock Nation events and going and shit like that. See, nigga, this when you should only came out the crib. Nigga, you had to prove you was outside. You already made it, you jackass. Because, yo, I know how this shit go. I know these niggas be on YouTube. Somebody gonna shoot that video. Somebody gonna send it. My point is, niggas got to understand this false reality. You see, when you out, you gonna get all that. Look cute, don't it? Yeah, it's fish. Oh, yeah, Rock Nation. But then, nigga, when reality set in, niggas don't want to bang no more. That's why I can't deal with niggas. Because you know what? If he was a real nigga like he said, he just take everything with it. Yo, I had my opportunity. I fucked up. Yo, to the young boys, I'm telling you, man, this shit whack. Don't follow this shit, bro. I fucked up. That's what he's supposed to say. And still keep his dignity and pride. Just what it is. Fuck it. That's your reality. Because guess what? You trying to cry to the judge, bro, is not going to help you. You fried. You know why you fried? Because you already incriminated yourself too many times. And don't forget, this is the most incriminating picture when he's posing as a Gorilla Stone Blood. He's aping. These niggas claim that they claim ape, right? He was claiming ape hard When he got a chain made with an ape on it with a red bandana. I should have put that up here. He was aping. He was aping, homie. But now he don't want to ape no more. He don't want to be blood. See that? That's why I told you niggas this shit fake. Told y'all this shit fake. I don't gotta listen to none of these fake ass stories. I don't support none of that fake ass shit. Cause when you was outside for real, and when you fucking really outside, you always gonna know a clown when you see one, nigga. And I know when niggas be acting up for camera, meaning they're trying to paint pictures and images. He wanted to paint the image that he is that nigga that's gonna do whatever the fuck he want to do. And y'all in the house, y'all fucking lame in a pandemic, and I'm outside. And that's cool. Because a lot of us was outside in the pandemic. That wasn't nothing special. A lot of people was outside. But this nigga, little did he know, he was being investigated when he was outside. That's my whole point, y'all. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 second, y'all. We here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. All right, y'all. Let's keep it pushing. Check this out. Now, we already know what's wrong with this. Check it out, y'all. Nike announces they are not cutting ties with Ja Morant and plan to support him. Y'all know y'all boy already broke that down on this channel, how all that shit was a plot. Ja Morant only got suspended 25 games out of 82. Told y'all he not going to get in no real trouble because all that was a plot to sell them fucking sneakers. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That was all a plot to sell them fucking sneakers because they wasn't selling. I broke that shit down already. So they let that nigga market them shits with that pistol because they felt like them young niggas in the thugs was going to go buy them shits. But then look at the bottom. Kyrie got cut by Nike. And all he did was try to wake niggas up with a DVD documentary called Hebrews to Niggas. Do y'all remember? So let's ask us a question, y'all, because we not that smart. Let's ask this question, though. Kyrie and Ja Morant both had Nike deals. One lost his whole Nike deal because he made a reference of blacks being Hebrew Israelites. Actually, he didn't even say it. He just tried to wake people up with a fucking special that was already on the internet. A documentary that was already on Amazon that he just shared. In his mind, he was trying to wake people up, and he lost a Nike deal over that. Ja Morant waved a gun on 2 occasions, and he still got his Nike deal. People, if you cannot figure this shit out, when I keep telling you, it's people that fucking don't like you, and they play these mind games because the stereotype of the nigga has to always exist. See, we want the nigga to die, but they not going to let the nigga die because the nigga is how they make money. The nigga is how they rule the world. As long as we keep them as niggas, they never going to win. So when you put out something called Hebrews the Negroes or Hebrews the Nick, whatever, they like, hold the fuck up. Kyrie has to be spanked. Now, mind you, y'all, this man was just talking about Hebrew Israelites. So you got to scratch your head and ask these questions. When y'all want to keep talking about Hebrew Israelites and the Bible and all this shit, and y'all argue, debate, you stupid motherfuckers, all you got to understand, well, if the Hebrew Israelite shit is so fake in the Bible, if all that shit fake, why the fuck they make that man lose his Nike deal? I need you dumb motherfuckers to wake up because I'm tired of half you niggas always wasting time rebuttaling shit, always trying to challenge the debate, but you don't look at simple shit. I'm going to say it one more time for you dumb niggas. If all that shit is fake that is written, why the fuck would they make a nigga lose a Nike deal over some so-called talk that's in the Bible? Just some talk. It's just some talk. That shit fake. But that fake talk made him lose his whole deal. But a nigga wave a gun and keep his deal. Man, I'm done with you dumb niggas, man. I ain't got time for none of y'all. I'm telling you. Y'all just don't get it. But now y'all gonna learn. They're gonna learn. Because you niggas are still on this type of energy. I told you yesterday. See? You niggas out here fucking coons, you idiots. See? Juneteenth was a holiday in which they troll black people. See, that's a troll holiday. They was trolling black people. It's a fucking joke. I kept telling you this shit. Juneteenth is a holiday of them trolling black people. And also to see how many idiots are going to take off from work. And how many idiots are going to participate in some made up shit that Joe put out in the month of Pride. Mind you, the same month of Father's Day, same month of Pride, a joke. Because we know people that's into Pride, they not fathers. So why would Father's Day and Pride be in the same month? Because it's a joke, a mockery. Anyway, ask Andre 3000. Hip hop don't have no fresh energy, none at all. It's money driven. Everybody trying to make the check. Nobody putting art in their albums anymore. See what Andre 3000 said? But Andre, that's what's up. But we already knew that around here. Because we already know this shit trash. That applies to him. Let's look at what Andre 3000 just said. Hip hop don't have no fresh energy, none at all. It's money driven. Everybody's trying to make that check. Nobody putting art into their album. See? Casanova. So all these niggas been doing. No talent. No talent. Like we said the other day, niggas can't even tell a rap about a story. Nigga, you can't make a rap and tell, okay, you a gangbanger. You can't even make a rap to tell a story about how you was in the drive-by, got away, and made it home. You see, like Ice Cube would say, today was a good day. You dumb niggas can't even do that. You can't even make a rap about how you left the crib in New York, went outside, had to go through a whole bunch of shit to make it back home. You can't do that because you niggas can't rap. You can't put shit together. You're not creators. You're not artists. Artists paint pictures. They call them artists, but they're not. What's a real artist? A real artist is, I can rap about anything and give you the visual. I'm going to say this shit again. I said this last night on Clubhouse. Let's look at the key elements of hip-hop. Or fuck that. Let's look at the key elements of a rap song right now. Right now. Let's look, y'all. What they going to rap about? They're going to rap about fucking a bitch. I just copped the chain. I just copped the car. Nigga gonna rep the gang. Nigga gonna say I love my niggas. Nigga gonna say I'm up in the club. What else nigga gonna say, y'all? See? Same recipe, same formula. Same, all the shit is the fucking same. Those are the key points. Meaning, when you're a rapper now, you gotta rap about those topics I just said. Now they got the women doing the same shit. But to go back to what Andre 3000 said, man, no fucking talent. And y'all was buying that shit. Buying it. Trash. Now let's get back to this bitch ass dude. I told you these niggas are male prostitutes. I told you. SAFAREE ain't the only one. He's just one. He's the one. Now y'all know, I think I just said this shit yesterday. I know I was just talking about these male prostitute niggas recent. I think it was yesterday. But right after that, I see this shit on this nigga. Shout out to MTO News, man. Love of Hip Hop SAFAREE Samuels leaks bussy pics online. He got to pay child support. Did I not tell y'all a lot of these niggas going to be selling their ass? Did I not tell y'all that? I don't know why people think I just make shit up. I don't know why. Love of Hip Hop star SAFAREE Samuels is doing the most on his OnlyFans page. Media Takeout confirmed that over the weekend, he released a video showing himself taking a shower and bending over and scrubbing his ass crack. But you got to remember one thing. It's no coincidence he bent his ass over during Pride Month. That's what y'all understand. And this is what I was trying to tell y'all. It's niggas like SAFAREE that understands about the gay fan base. They understand it's a gay community. SAFAREE has no fucking talent. He's another one. You give me some songs he made. I'm telling y'all bought this nigga because he was on Love and Hip Hop. I'm telling you, the black community, not about 60% of the black community swag comes from Instagram, social media, and reality TV. That's where most of y'all swag come from. I had swag before all that shit was existed. That's where my swag come from. Y'all swag come from the fucking TV and what other people do. But I've been trying to tell y'all this shit the whole time. You've been supporting niggas like you in a cult. Because the people I've been following, ever since you've been called a follower, you follow niggas. The people you've been following don't even have no fucking talent. That's when I know people were stupid. See, when you follow Whitney, because she had talent. You follow Michael. You follow people that you love their music. You follow them because you love their fucking talent. That's why you paid attention to them. It was something about their talent that touched you. These people don't have no talent. And that was also a test to see how dumb the American public is. Let's see if they can support people that don't even have talent. And you niggas did it a million times. But I'm going to show you how he was a male prostitute. And I ain't got no picture of him bending his ass over. But I want to show y'all how this nigga strategically, he been marketing himself to that stuff. Pardon me. He been doing that. They all been doing it. So let me show y'all something. A key movie a lot of y'all didn't ever watch. This is a movie I saw, and this is one of the movies that showed me this shit. This motherfucking movie came out in 1997 called Boogie Nights. This is what made Mark Wahlberg a star. But y'all don't know about that. All you got to know, this movie is about the porn industry and how they picked a random motherfucker, made him a porno star, and when it was all said and done, he went broke because the fame ran out, and at the end, he was giving head. That's this nigga. Boogie Nights. So for all my people, if you ain't seen Boogie Nights, you need to see this movie. Very good movie. And the movie was filmed in the late 90s, but it takes place in the 70s. It's the whole shit is breaking down how the porno industry at one time in America was the boomingest business. You see, now it's rap music, but it was a time it was porn industry. My point is the industry. But this whole movie is about this nigga turning into a male prostitute after his career failed. So that's what I'm telling you. Some of this shit I tell you, I get this shit out of fucking movies. I got out of movies, but I seen it in real life too. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Get back in these real movies. Because look, did I not tell you when a nigga lift his shirt up that's showing male cleavage? I told you a nigga that shows his abs represent male prostitution. Y'all don't know that though. Told you. Mind you, this the original cover for Boogie Nights. I never saw this cover till I was getting my pictures up. I saw this yesterday. I never even saw this picture, but it just co-signed what I already told people. Women do this because they showing off their coochie. Women show their thong because they showing their ass crack. But now men do it. Men show their ass crack. Men show their front cleavage because that represents male prostitute. When you do that, you're not marketing yourself to no woman. That's to a man. Thanks for supporting the channel, The Black Narrative. That's right. Pride comes before the fall. That's right. These are the signs taking place. That's why people don't know they're falling right now. And basically, look, family, look. The people that got pride are the people that don't even know they're falling. That's the whole key to this shit. Let's look. Thank you very much, fam. Salute. That's right, Mark Wahlberg. This what made him a star, y'all. This was his sellout movie. Because see, with white people, that's how they made them sell out doing certain shit too. They had to play certain fruity roles too. Don't get it twisted. A lot of white male actors, a lot of them didn't put on dresses, but a lot of them did some gay or did gay activity in their movies. This was Mark Wahlberg, and he played the role of Dirk Diggler, and he was a bum ass motherfucker. He was a nobody, like poor white trash. They hand selected him, brought him to Hollywood, turned him into a star. That fame went to his head. He became a cokehead, and when it was all said and done, he was a male prostitute selling his ass on the street. Yes, he was, and that's SAFAREE, because SAFAREE got to pay $4,000 child support. See? The male cleavage, he does it on purpose. See? It's not for ladies. That's why I told you a lot of you gym niggas are suspect. You're too infatuated with your body, nigga. But I know what you niggas doing. You know it's people that, I know who y'all marketing yourself to. You ain't slick, nigga. And you's a fake ass Puffy too, nigga. You's another fake ass Puffy. I think this nigga Puffy's son. Let's be real. You niggas are clones. Look, y'all. Come on. Am I lying, y'all? Your peep game. Peep this shit, y'all. Look. SAFAREE is a P. Diddy knockoff. Y'all niggas think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing? Look, watch this shit. Look. Don't play with me. I told y'all the ones keep buying this same shit over and over. I don't support none of these clowns. None of them. But guess what? That could be this nigga's son. Ain't that shit crazy? See? Nigga be his son. Or is he cloning Puffy? But my point is, I told you young dumb niggas ain't none of this shit new. Puffy did this same shit years ago. Everything that y'all got, y'all call swag, everything you think you got going on is already fucking old. I'm the one that's going to tell you what it is because I'm the one that know. I never fell off. I never left. I'm still here. I'm going to tell you dummies the same thing over and over again. It's nothing new under the sun. See this clone? A Puffy knockoff. See that? Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you, NJB. Thank you very much. See that? See SAFAREE cloning Puffy? Because he's taking Puffy's image and selling it to this generation. Same way, like I said, let's be honest. You gonna tell me Casanova don't look like he Busta Rhymes, son? And don't his voice sound like like Busta Rhymes? All these niggas are clowns. But the main clown is SAFAREE, because you seen it y'all heard it for yourself. That man is bending over, butt naked on OnlyFans for money. Nigga owed $4,000 in child support. Look, SAFAREE, who has 2 children by ex Erica Mena, is currently in court fighting to have his child support payments reduced. Right now, SAFAREE is paying a little more than $4,000 a month. God damn it, nigga, that's mortgage. That's mortgage. That's mortgage. That's mortgage. It's a must shit. So we already know. When you look at common sense, what fucking hit records do SAFAREE got? What money does this nigga have he could pay another chick $4,000 a month and sustain his lifestyle? Tell me. How many hit records he got? This nigga ain't got no money like that. So that's why he got to sell his ass. I told y'all, man. A lot of y'all gonna be selling ass. A lot of y'all gonna be selling ass, bro. Trust me. He's just the avatar. He's the icon to let you know what a lot of niggas gonna be doing. Because when it all hits the fan and you a failure, you ain't got no real talent, you ain't got no real hustle, you ain't got no fucking job, you ain't got no money stacked, you can't leech no more, niggas put you on the street, you will be selling ass. And let me show you another thing that was the biggest trick on niggas. That's why they call us coons. How many of y'all knew this? How many of y'all knew a fucking chinchilla was a rodent? How many of y'all knew a chinchilla was a fuzzy fucking rat? But your niggas bought the shit because they wear that shit the most. And that was another joke of niggas rocking chinchillas. See that? See that? Who got niggas rocking chinchillas? A fucking rat coat. An overpriced rat coat. See, Lil' Kim, chinchilla? The rat coat. That's why I told y'all a million times, never follow what rappers do. Rappers are cartoon characters that wear costumes. They're a fucking joke. And their job is to get you to do the dumb shit. He wants you to buy champagne out your hard-earned check and pour it like a jackass. Because that's what all that was about. The Jiggy era and all this shit Puffy was doing, he was also the formula to keep niggas broke. You follow Puffy, your ass shall be broke. Follow Puffy, follow Puffy. That was the whole agenda from the 90s on up, to keep you broke. Then it went in the future with blow a check. See? Coons. Little did y'all know that was a coon coat, y'all. That's a nigga jacket. That's a nigga fur. Why? Because everybody know top-notch furs is things like minks and foxes and things like that. Who said chinchilla was popping? This is a chinchilla right here, y'all. It's a fucking chinchilla. And niggas wear chinchillas. I just want to show you rap always been a mind control fucking program of idiots and clowns and buffoons. Told y'all this shit, man. Why you think when you see these rappers to this day, they still be in character? Yeah, okay, let's talk about Hollywood movies. How many times we heard about how they'll say, okay, before that prominent actor get that role, he'll go into that particular character. And then sometimes they'll stay in character till they finish filming the movie. Y'all heard about that. They'll stay in character till they finish the movie. You know, that's like, say, when Denzel played Training Day, he might act like Alonzo for like 6 months straight, because that's how they stay in character. But it's the same thing with these rappers. They stay in character. See, the nigga name is Calvin Brodus. But when you see him, he's always going to be Snoop Dogg. And when you see Snoop Dogg, you got to have a blunt, got to have some shades, got to have, you feel me? You got to have accessories. Characters, y'all. That's what they got to always sell you. Now let's get into this nigga. Guess what he sold you? He sold us that he was the smartest black man in the ghetto that made it. That was his marketing tool to get us to buy his bullshit. It's bullshit. Nigga daddy was a preacher. He's a Buddhist. This is the daddy of half the niggas in the rap game, because he is Jay-Z's daddy. He is Dame Dash daddy. He is a few niggas daddy. But I want y'all to understand, he was Jay-Z dad the whole time, because Jay-Z studied his blueprint. Where the fuck you think Jay-Z got the Yankee fitted from? Why you think Jay-Z wanted to change clothes? Fuck you think he got it from? Anyway, this nigga, Russell Simmons, is being put on blast by his daughter because he has been spazzing out on his family. And we know probably why. This nigga's on the run. This nigga ducking and dodging the Me Too movement still. I've never seen an old nigga bust moves this fast. That nigga been getting low. Because what his daughter did was sneak record him spazzing out on camera, acting a fool. He was cursing, disrespecting, acting like a damn savage. And he didn't know his daughter was recording his dumb ass. So what's going on, in my opinion, Russell Simmons starting to get a little bit more balls because he feel like he ain't going to get locked up. So he's starting to show his face. But this is the weirdo that they said been a Chester. But you got to understand, y'all, this is the man that was grooming Jay-Z. And a lot of niggas, especially in the early 2000s, they worship Russell Simmons. His word was gold. His word was everything. But niggas don't claim him no more. Niggas don't want to claim Russell. Also, I got to be real. I have to be real. No, hold up. All right. Pardon me, y'all, because sometimes this phone notifications be going off. And this is my point. Boom. This is where I got to keep it real at, man. A lot of people looked up to Russell Simmons. See? Like, I'm going to be real. Even this individual on YouTube, even he used to follow this man. And you'll see he even dressed like him too. He a YouTuber. Dressed just like him. My point is, see what Jay-Z got the whole blue Yankee hat from? Meaning he's from New York. We wear Yankee fitteds. Everybody from New York damn near got a Yankee fitted somewhere. But my point is, it was Russell rocking them first on that level. You feel what I'm saying? And then Jay-Z got it from him. And when Jay-Z changed clothes, he got all this shit from him. He groomed all them niggas. So when you hear about, we always hear the stories of what? Jay-Z was dealing with young people. We also hear about what? Russell Simmons was dealing with young people. That's right. Tell him, Kim. He robbed the hood with that rush card. He sure did. He sure did. Another nigga that specialized in selling black people dreams and getting rich. And niggas was following it. Then he got his wife to profit off the black community in a major way. She brought out a thing called baby fat, and every black woman in America had baby fat on their ass. That's how she got super rich, because he got rich off the community. Then he got a woman and then let her do it too. Because I told y'all, man. Let's go back. I'm going to keep pounding this in your brain. Remember this fact, my people. See, niggas could buy sneakers, but niggas can't watch documentaries that talk about Hebrew Israelites. See, your job, niggas, is just buy merchandise. Don't worry about no goddamn documentary. You just keep buying shit. That's your fucking job, black man and women. Buy shit, and buy shit. All right, that's it. Don't worry about none of that. Don't worry about if you fucking free. Well, you free to go in the store and shop and spend your money, ain't you? That's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about this other stuff. Don't listen to no damn Kyrie. He's an idiot. All right? Don't worry about this documentary that we already had playing all this time and you was too asleep to watch it. Don't worry about that. You just worry about buying shit. And everything I just told you, Russell Simmons already knew the code. They already know this shit. The key is to sell black people shit, man. So when they tap dancing and acting like they love us, it's only to take our money. How we gonna prove it right now, y'all? Did you hear any one of these motherfuckers talk about all these black children right now in the ghetto? Y'all don't understand. It is so many black kids ending up straight missing. I told y'all I can't cover that shit every day. It's too much. But this is a real reality of mainly young girls getting snatched and a few little boys in every state. But I think they might be fond of young people. So maybe that's why a lot of them ain't gonna say shit. And another thing is, they know about this poverty. Niggas like Russell Simmons and all of them, every fucking New York celebrity know what's going on in New York City with the migrants. And you ain't see them niggas say not one thing. But them niggas been trying to sell you tickets. Them niggas been still coming on the gram. And this is what I said. I said this yesterday. The only way the world's gonna change is when y'all stop entertaining they dumb shit. When them motherfuckers hit a live button and they see they only got 300 people watching them, and when they sell a concert and they see only 100 people bought tickets and that shit ain't selling, that's when they're going to go away. But as long as we keep participating in their fuckery, it's going to keep going on. This is how we participate in our own destruction. It's a never-ending cycle. Y'all saw the symbol of the snake eating the tail? The snake eating its own tail, or the dog chasing its own tail? That's us. We are the only fools doing this shit. We the only ones chasing our own tail. Everybody else going forward. I'm just being honest, y'all. But back to Russell. Also, Rondell's unpopular opinion is in the building. And she gonna chime in, and y'all know we here. You hear Rondell? I hear you in the background.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I hear you clearly. I'll just making sure you here on the check-in, because I'm about to let you cook on all of this. And I'm gonna fall back. So hold up. All right, now let's get back to this dude Russell, because he's a slick nigga too. He not only, see, this is the thing, y'all. See, remember before he was talking about I love my family, and he always talked that positive shit. And what he didn't know is he was going to be recorded, because he was being real reckless to his family. Mind you, this happened to him on Father's Day. His daughter recorded him on Father's Day because he was spazzing out. And I really think that being that he got all them allegations on him, I think like they really done with this nigga. But my point is, he's getting cocky because he feel like that shit died down. So he's starting to stick his head out. And like a lot of us know, he got Kamara when she was young. And it's also back when Russell admitted he was getting high. He told you he was getting high back then. Reason you could tell by his complexion. See how he looked like he was getting high? Long story short, Russell Simmons been full of shit. It's the real Russell Simmons right here. And this is when he started Def Jam. But he was always able to change his image, and now he's supposed to be some righteous religious man that's into yoga and he's smarter than anybody else. But nigga, if you were so smart, you would have never been on the run from the Me Too movement. You was smart as a motherfucker, but you was not smart enough to not mess with young people. You wasn't that smart, Russell. Music mogul Russell Simmons is accused of rape by 3 women. Just showing y'all the history. See, 2017. Me Too comes for a hip-hop pioneer. They came for that nigga, and every nigga that was signed to Def Jam got quiet. Nigga Redman was quiet. Method Man was quiet. Jay-Z got quiet. All the niggas was quiet because that's their role model. That's their fucking leader. And they also show you how grimy they are, because when Russell Simmons' head was on that chopping block, they ain't want nothing to do with that nigga. Russell Simmons surfaces in the Hamptons after fleeing to Bali post-rape accusations. See? He fled in 2017. Then in 2019, he started sticking his head back out. But he got a little more flat and he ran again. Then, see, this was really going on now. The suit accusing Russell Simmons of rape was filed too late, so it's over with in Cali. Those stipulations are over with. So that's really why he's sticking his head back out. But he's still nervous. He's scared. Remember a couple months ago, I showed you the video with him and Kanye West chilling recent, and they was in Cali. Because he know in Cali, he can't get in trouble. But we don't know about New York and other places. But this nigga's running and playing games. And I just wanted to show you how this nigga was Mr. Belvedere, another fucking coon. Russell Simmons is the original servant of the white man. He is the original black man of hip-hop. For one, he sold hip-hop out to the corporations. Let's not forget that part. He is the nigga that sold it out to the corporations, y'all. He is also the black man that made himself the middleman between corporations and the ghetto. He was the mediator. He learned the scheme on how to get rich off the ghetto and how to rub shoulders with rich elite people. He taught the game to Jay-Z, Dame Dash, and the rest of them. That is the recipe them niggas still use to this day, but it's just over with now. This is what symbolized hip-hop was over. Because you got to remember, the same time they was on his head, they was on R. Kelly's head. R. Kelly represented the end of R&B. Russell Simmons was the end of hip-hop. And Rondella's about to chime in. I'm going to go to the top. We're going to run through all of this. But I wanted y'all to see Russell Simmons' Father Days, Day from Hell. Kimura calls him out. Kids throw shade. See, he ain't no good in his own household. How many times I told you that? I said, these motherfuckers you worship, they rich as fuck. I said, a lot of times, they don't even run their own household. And they own a household, they a fucking joke. I told y'all this shit. And they family know the truth about their ass. See, your wife know, nigga, you a piece of shit. Your wife know, nigga, you got shit stains in your drawers. But you supposed to be some god to these people. That's why you're not supposed to look up to these clowns. And he sold y'all that shit. Also, I'm going to say it. The nigga Star on YouTube, he got his swag from him too. You'll see pictures of Star dressed just like him. And I remember Star used to big up Russell Simmons, but I ain't got no smoke. And Star, I'm going to be real. You also just say how you was fond of young ladies. I'm going to be honest, but I know you ain't no pedophile, nothing like that. And I ain't trying to start no trouble. I'm just telling the truth. Anyway, this 14-year-old right here, he got smoked. See that? Why? He want to be a little rap nigga. See? Gun bigger than his face. But now he's resting in peace. Why? Because he from Chicago, where a little black nigga named Chief Keef made it popular to show your gun with extended clips and rap about it. But now he's the only one dying. What else we gonna look at? I'm gonna show you some dirty niggas in LA walking out the Nike store. Why? Because we in the last day. Niggas are savage now. Niggas ain't eating. So what they do? Walking out the Nike store with bags. See them? Chicks, all that. This LA. I showed you New York, niggas walking out with clothes. We looked at Florida. We looked at everywhere. Niggas walking out with clothes. Niggas walking out with everything. Because niggas are desperate. But what these dumb niggas don't know, what these dumb people do not know, is facial records and body records all on their ass. I'm gonna say it again. You dumb niggas better understand something. Just because you got on a hoodie, that shit don't work no more. They can scan your whole body and know that's you now. Your whole body with your clothes on, hoodie on, all that. So when you do shit like this, now they do it like that. Look, this is how they do it. Now they let you do this. They come to your crib a week later, days later. Got you. That's the recipe. So now I'm gonna let Rondell take the stage. I'm gonna fall back. Meaning, you know, I'm still here with you, but I want to know your opinion because Rondell got an opinion. It ain't always popular because she ain't no fucking follower. But what you think about Mr. Outside and how he was the main one promoting this shit, and now he in jail facing 60 years and he's scared he don't want to be in the gang no more? What you think about Mr. Outside, aka Casanova Dud?
You know, I did not know that Casanova was he was facing more time than Tekashi. I think Tekashi was facing something like 47 years. I didn't know that he was facing 60 years. That's a that's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. And I don't know how they're gonna look at this situation. I don't know. Because he's supposed to see the judge this month, like for sentencing, if I'm not mistaken, to get his sentence.
Yeah, the 27th. The 27th.
So,
that's right.
like, the timing of this is crazy because he went in, I think, something in like 2020. At the end of 2020, he went in, and you didn't hear nothing about anything. And then all of a sudden, when he wrote the letter to the judge stating that he basically had dropped the set, now you hear that he getting his face cut up. The guy runs from him and he goes, they said the other guy's face was cut up so bad that they couldn't even recognize who he was. So I don't know if they're going to see this as, yo, listen, like, if you're not safe in here, you definitely not safe outside because you already just dropped your set and this is happening to you. So imagine what's going to happen to you if we kind of really say we're going to give you some type of leniency and some type of mercy. So I don't know, like it's not looking good. I said this on, I think Saturday I went live. I was like, yo, this don't look good. And you had it all. You know what I'm saying? Like you had the family, you had connection, you know, and it's like, now it's like you ain't got nothing to show for it. Yeah, everybody lusting off your wife, like you know what I'm saying. So she gonna be fair
you niggas
game.
Want to be drinking off forever and throw your wife away so I can get her? That's what you niggas want to do? Just to claim a gang and show off for your boys? That's what you want? All right, I'll be the cleanup man, nigga. I'm gonna be the reason why you don't get shit in jail. She gonna be busy, occupied, nigga. I'm telling you, you niggas dumb. Jail is played out. I'm gonna say it again. It's played out, nigga. Leave that shit back in the past. Because look, he should have dropped his flag right here. If he was going to do it, should have did it right here. Backwards, man. I told you. Nigga, this one you should have dropped it. But it was about that money. He wasn't going to do that. Yeah, Ronnie. What you think about this dude? I mean, far as his info. Okay, Ronnie, we know you from New York. You give me 3 Casanova hits.
I only got one.
I know you only got one. What is it?
The joint where Fabulous was on there with him. Oh, you know what too? Well, yeah, no, like
you said that's a feature. So you really like it because of Fabulous. It ain't because of him.
Yeah, you're right. Give
me one solo Casanova song, Miss New York.
I can't give it to you.
I know you can't because I can't either. And I know he was a fraud ever since then. I know shit. I already knew that. And I gotta watch everybody buy shit that I know is fake. I gotta sit back and watch that shit going for at least a couple years for niggas figure it out. That's what happened. I watched them boss Tekashi. I had to watch that shit. And then when it was all said and done, oh, he a snitch. Motherfucker, he was already showing you the whole time. Y'all was acting like y'all ain't know. He was filming shootings. Mind you, let's remember the famous shooting at Barclay. Remember when they showed it on camera, went viral. Tekashi was with his gang, Casanova with his gang. Shots rang off at the Barclay. Remember?
Yep.
And after
that's what's really going to get him. That's what's really going to get him his time. That situation that happened at the Barclay.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, correct me. Did they not get cool after the shooting?
Yes, I don't know.
Yes, they did.
I don't know. It could have been. Was this photo taken? It could have been afterwards.
Because maybe it was, but I thought they always had tension. I might be wrong. I'm gonna be real because they both goofy. But I know one thing. If I'm not mistaken, they got cool after they had smoke. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. But like I say, when he was at the industry parties laughing like this, I already knew he was showing y'all, man. He was a nigga that was a jail nigga that was just happy to be in the industry. He was a souped up fan. And the only reason why you took him serious, because he threw that B up right there. You see that B? That's why niggas took him serious. But other than that, you can't see a nigga smile like that. That ain't no real gangster. Because nigga, trust me when I tell you, real gangsters can't even smile like that if he tried. You know what I'm saying? It's too much pain, too much suffering, too much real shit going on. Nigga, I can't be that happy. It's a joke. So, like I say, when it was convenient, he throwing the gang up at a high level. See, he throwing up. Mind you, y'all, let's pay attention. What does that say? Title event. Jay-Z event.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard people saying why Jay-Z ain't do nothing, y'all keep forgetting Jay-Z work with the feds. What part y'all don't understand? And when I say feds, I'm not just saying, oh, the federal government that lock niggas up. You have to understand brands and corporations. You have to understand FCC. You have to understand certain things. Everything is not from a nigga perspective. So you don't even know Jay-Z could have been getting offended by him throwing up blood at title events. You see what I'm saying? He was being a nigga. See? He was taking pictures like this, co-signing the game. Gorilla Stone Blood, that's the pose. He was promoting it every chance he got, y'all. And maybe Jay-Z really did try to clean him up. Maybe Jay-Z did try to get him to change clothes, but he was just a hard-headed nigga. So maybe that's why Jay-Z ain't trying to help him. Did y'all ever think about that? Come on, y'all. You got to start thinking out the box, man. Maybe Jay-Z did try to, maybe this right here was when Jay-Z tried to clean this nigga up. All right, I'm going to let you come to the party, bro. I'm trying to get you right. But maybe he was just a hard-headed nigga and just couldn't get it right. So you know what? Jay-Z washed his hands of him. Didn't Jay-Z do that to Benny Siegel? Yes, he did. Also, don't forget, Tax Stone was also in business with Roc Nation. His ass in the feds. His ass locked up. And Casanova was cool with Tax Stone, and both of them in jail now. And they both dealing with Roc Nation. But y'all still don't figure this shit out because you fucking rap idiots and you celebrate Juneteenth ass niggas. So yesterday on Juneteenth, how do you feel about a lot of things that took place yesterday? I want to know your perspective on that, of this celebration of failure by Black people.
I think I'll be here for like another hour if I get into everything. But what I'm gonna say is that here in New York, in Harlem, I was on 125th Street. I was in the Verizon store yelling at Verizon, and I turn around and I hear so much commotion outside. And it was literally a parade, a Juneteenth parade on 125th Street. They had like a Rough Rider float. They had majorettes. It was just like so over the top. So over the top. So in my opinion, honestly, it's a money grab. You know what I'm saying? And it was the perfect time for them to sign it because, it was after the pandemic and they needed to basically generate revenue. So what better time to really acknowledge it and throw you a bone?
Common sense. Let me put something right there. You said that. I just said it's all about taking our money. So they, like you just said, they actually created another holiday to take our money. What's the proof? Who the fuck is going to buy Juneteenth merchandise but us? It's a money grab. And that's them trolling us. It's a fucking joke. We got them celebrating a holiday of some slaves, the alleged slaves that didn't know they was free after 2 years. When everybody know about the grapevine and how fast word travel amongst people. But not only that, it's the fact that it's 2023. We're gonna get them to celebrate this shit. Now, the more we go into the future, we're gonna keep them in the past and we're gonna get them to celebrate. So, like you said, I was watching the news and doing certain things with the sound down, and I was just seeing all the Juneteenth celebrations in different places, but it looked like cooning. It looked like grown people happy with the mind of a child that they got a holiday to celebrate some BS.
Yeah, because I feel like Black Americans feel like they're the most culturally orphaned in this country. Like they feel culturally orphaned, so they feel like they gotta attach themselves to something because they don't know who they are. So they gotta attach themselves to whatever they tell you that you are. That's what you are, because it's his story. So that's whatever he tell you are, that's what you are. You African American, that's what you are.
Let me interject.
You was a slave. If all your people were slaves, that's the story. And we sticking to it.
When you said something, Black people don't know their culture. This is the truth. And this is why it is said that Black people cling to any and everything. This is why I said it before. When a Black person is in a fraternity, they're going to take it to a whole nother level because that's their new culture. Then they're going to let you know. They're going to buy the merchandise. They're going to let you know, I'm in this organization. They can get the hat, the shirt. Because in his mind, I'm a part of something. This is my culture. But you're the only one that do that. It's other people in these same fraternities, but you ain't never going to know because they put other things first. You make it your fucking life. Everybody in the world listens to rap, but you make it first. You make it your fucking lifestyle. That is the difference of what we keep talking about. We are the only ones that make shit a fucking culture, a lifestyle, because we don't have fucking one. And they already know this. We can give them anything, it will become their culture, because the key word of culture is a cult. And a lot of us are in cults, not me, but a lot of y'all in cults. When you following a certain rapper, you in that cult. You are fucking you are in a cult because you in a cult. Everything you do, it has to do with a major following. But you ain't want to follow Hebrews and Negroes. Yeah, they ain't want to follow that wave. So that's what I'm saying. When Kyrie Irving dropped this, or when he shared this on his timeline, trying to wake people up about alleged blacks being alleged Hebrews, he lost his Nike deal. John Morant waved the gun 2 times. He still got his deal. What you got to say about this, Rondell?
Like, I honestly, like, I don't know. When it comes to John Morant, it's just like he's skating on thin ice. You know, I saw he was suspended for 25 games for the next season. But you know, they're gonna ride with ignorance. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, Nike is part of, you know, the government.
Right.
They got government ties.
Right.
You know, you got to even rewind back to Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Another big finesse. You know, Nike
Yep.
paid him what, like $30 million
Right.
after
You
that
do that. Yep.
whole
Yep.
fiasco. Now you see Colin Kaepernick got a Netflix deal coming out. He got a book that's coming out now. He throwing his white adopted parents under the bus, took them out. They were racist and stuff like that.
Yeah. No.
It,
Yeah. You know why
yeah,
he doing that? Because he got
mm-hmm,
exposed. A lot of
mm-hmm,
people didn't know when Colin Kaepernick was doing that. They didn't know he had a white mom, and
mm-hmm.
he's in the Kappa fraternity. That's a fact.
Yeah,
He's in the Kappa
yeah.
fraternity, and his parents is white, and he's adopted. And niggas bought it. I had to watch that shit play out. I said, "Hey, niggas going for this shit." I'm gonna tell you again. What Colin Kaepernick did, y'all, his whole plan was to trick black Americans to go against the American flag and get it documented on camera and make it a trend, because they were showing it to the rest of the world that black people was disgruntled Americans, and they basically didn't appreciate shit. And then you're gonna see right after that they started bringing all these foreigners and shit. So that's what that was. That whole Colin Kaepernick thing was to get you to rebel on the flag. It had nothing to do with Trump.
No, it's true. And I said this in a live that I did on my channel. I said, if you get a good look, because it's always these biracials, these mulattoes.
Yep.
If you look at Colin Kaepernick, because they'll tell you anything, right? They claim that they don't know who his father is, that his father is African, right? I think multinational, like African. If you look at Colin Kaepernick, that is an Arab nose. In my opinion, I feel like Colin Kaepernick is Arabic.
Let's state it, because I don't want to forget. Colin Kaepernick came in the league when Obama was president, and don't forget, he made it to the Super Bowl in New Orleans, and something funny happened. That was the first Super Bowl. It was a blackout in the middle of the shit. But my point is what you just said. The same formula Obama. What you said, African and whites. Colin Kaepernick, African and whites. Y'all don't understand. They've been grooming entities and bringing them here and giving them to you. You don't understand why they've been in Africa. They get them kids when they're young and they groom them to be African Americans and they bring them here and they play roles. Kaepernick was a fraud the whole time, and I had to watch everybody buy that shit. Niggas was debating. I said, look at this shit again. Here we go again. But yes, all that shit was a whole. All y'all got to know is it's no such thing as being pro-black and Nike give you fucking $30 million. When you're pro-black, you get outcasted. You get blackballed. When you are officially a real black person that's about black people, you gonna get handled. You don't get a reward, 30 million. No. When Kanye West talked that black shit and then turn around and get a big deal, that motherfucker ain't with. Y'all don't understand the game. Because see, the powers that be, they know who they really are. And they know they're not with their people. That's how they get the deal. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, so they're gonna keep Ja. They're gonna keep Ja because you know, Ja pushes ignorance. So
right.
they're gonna keep that. If you push ignorance, Marxism, stupid, like goofy shit, they're gonna keep you. But if you trying to, you know, tell people, hey, listen, I want you to tap into this, you know, the Hebrew stuff and all of that, and starting to really learn who you really are, and you know how you trace back. You're the oldest race and everybody descends from you pretty much. Once you start telling people that, nah, you can't be doing that. We gotta cut ties with you.
That's right.
We gotta cut ties with you. We can't have you telling people the original Jews were melanated. No, we can't. Yeah. We can't have you trying to put spark thought to have people critically think. Like, no. So you gotta go.
And like people don't understand, you waking up is the real crime. You waking up is against the law. People don't understand that. Knowledge is the real forbidden fruit. You trying to get knowledge, that's a real crime. See, you trying to spread too much knowledge, that'll get you dealt with. But my people don't understand that. They don't know. They don't know why that's like that. They don't know.
Right, because like you said, they bank on you being stupid. They bank on you being stupid. They bank on you being dumb.
That's what this picture means.
So it is like I was saying yesterday. I did a video. I was talking about this. It's funny how people be like so into like politics and saying what they stand for and causes they stand for, but they support these organizations and fund them and keep them rich. But it's like they do the most egregious things. You know what I'm saying? How many liberals love Starbucks? Starbucks is one of the biggest corporations that uses cheap prison labor. It's just crazy. But people love these organizations. They pump money into it and everything else. Just like with this relates with the Juneteenth, right? So when I don't know if you remember, but remember when they had like the Popeyes chicken sandwich and that came out during the pandemic?
Yep,
and
I remember.
Everybody ran to Popeyes and stood on lines. Popeyes made, I think, $23 million in a month off of that chicken sandwich coming out. Mind you, they didn't have to promote it with not one commercial.
Nope.
With not one commercial.
Well, they get to do it.
Okay.
Who's the main one going on Instagram Live talking about, I got me one of chicken sandwiches. Oh, man, this shit good.
Yep. Now, here's the crazy
I ain't
part.
never taste that fucking sandwich.
Here's the crazy part about Popeyes. Popeyes, Tim Hortons, and Burger King are all owned by a Canadian company. All right. They're owned by a Canadian holdings company. So we seen how Black people have this $1 trillion worth of spending power, gave it to Canada. Remember, their currency is different than ours, right? So they gave all of that money to Canada in just 1 month. Popeyes didn't have to do not one advertisement, not one on TV for that to move.
Thank you.
So they said, yo, listen, if they got spending power like this, because everything is, data, right? The rewards cards, they see how we spend money, they see how we flex on IG, right? They see all this stuff. They said, you know what? They need to bring that money over to America, keep it here with us in our economy. So we're gonna make a day where they could spend money and pump it back into our economy. So what's going to happen? Juneteenth, they're going to have a whole bunch of cookouts. Look at the price of food. A cookout for one day could run you up to, I'm going to say, between the alcohol, the meat, the ice, the sides, the charcoal, we talking $600-700.
That's right.
Depending on how many people you got coming.
That's right. And it literally, and we got to remember this, because like you said, America runs on the system, okay? After the holidays, Christmas and all that, most likely in January, people, getting back things in order, getting caught back up on the bills. Then we know tax season comes and a lot of people get back on track a little bit. Then we'll see right after that, like I say, these holidays just keep coming now, bigger than ever. It's going to be Easter, Memorial Day. And then they had to make Juneteenth, when June was really a month of recovering financially too. It was really a month to recover. Okay, get your money up. Okay, you're not missing no days off from work. Things like that. Then we already know 4th of July after that. You know what I'm saying? And then we know after that, August is once. See, people got to understand when you break down the summer. Really, after July, okay, you spend that money on the 4th. That's the 1st of the July, 1st of the summer. You spend big bank. Then the end of July, you're trying to recoup. Then guess what happened? Everybody know you got to start buying back to school clothes about August.
Yep.
So the June was like the only month you really got a financial break. That's what I'm saying. Because really, August, everybody knows money has to start getting ready for back to school. And that's going to be what? August, September. Then by the time you recoup from that, here we go again. Halloween, Thanksgiving, they back in your pot. These are the things they've been setting us back with all these years. And that's what I said yesterday when we was chopping up. I said, look, one of the number one thing that is slaying our people and slaying us is these fucking holidays. If we stop participating in holidays, we will see so many different changes. Y'all don't understand that shit. These holidays are burying us. And guess what? Once again, we are the main people overindulging in all these fucking holidays the most. Because like you just said, they understood that holidays go with the internet. Let's explain. Why? It's a cookout. I'm going to promote my cookout on where? Instagram. Now you're going to see it. What you going to do? You're going to have a cookout too. Now we all be doing the same thing. What are we doing? Spending our money. And while we putting our pictures, the ads from cookout material is going down the timeline. Oh, I still buy hot dogs on the timeline. Oh, a new grill on the timeline. Do you see how this shit work? It's all programming. Our whole reality is programmed and typed in. They type it up, they program it, and they sit back and wait for it to work. And they watch. It's called trending topics and analytics. And like Rondell just said, analyzing that reward swipe. We're all being documented. We all in this little fake world, and the people that created the world, they looking outside the world. I'll give it to you clear. We in a fish tank. And they the motherfuckers that's watching us, and they feed us from the top, and they watch us, and they control the whole environment. You think you're a free fish fly, swimming around a tank, but you don't understand that it's an individual that put you in the tank, made it pretty for you, cleaned the water, made it sweet for you. But you ain't in the ocean. You in a box. That's us. That's our reality, y'all. We like a fish in a fish tank. That's all it is. And what's that fish in a fish tank, y'all? It swim all day, but in reality, that fish is going nowhere. That's us. I'll give it to you like that. Let's move on before they start trying to zap. SAFAREE is selling his ass in Pride Month, bending over. So we already know, nigga, you should have never fucked up with Nicki, you jackass. But my point is, it's said that this man is on OnlyFans, bending over his ass and put it on his OnlyFans. So he's literally selling his ass. I'm not even playing. Love and hip hop star SAFAREE doing the most on his OnlyFans. Media takeout confirmed that over the weekend, he released a video showing himself taking a shower and bending over, scrubbing his pussy.
Oh my God.
Nigga. See that? But y'all think these dudes be super masculine because the nigga got muscles. But I told you, man, this nigga ain't nothing but dirt diggler, man. Nigga's a male prostitute. Told y'all that, man. Oh, half of these niggas are male prostitutes. That's it. Don't no women care about no abs like that, nigga. Trust me when I tell you. I ain't never had a woman that fucked with me because of my abs. Not at all. Not once, not never. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of niggas with abs that couldn't even keep a girl or get one. So I know women ain't all about no fucking abs. I know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Niggas a male prostitute. And he's not the only one. He ain't the only one. I told you a lot of these niggas in the gym be playing around. Them niggas ain't going in the gym to stay healthy. See, then you gotta remember this too. When your money consists of your body, they gotta keep that body up. Just like that's the science for hoes. When you're a hoe, stripper, whatever, prostitute, whatever. That's how you make your money. That body got to stay in shape. Same thing like that for male prostitutes. Body got to stay right. So my point is, it's just not about health with them. It's just not about being chiseled in shape. These niggas be dealing with male prostitution. The body they're available for men or women, whichever one want to deal with them. See that? I'm gonna be real. It wasn't for fruit buckets, I would have started OnlyFans too. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's probably mostly men trying to subscribe. I already know that. Matter of fact, look, all I gotta do is say, look, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans. I'm just gonna put my face. That's it, just my face. Head up. I'm gonna do straight pictures. I'm gonna do jail pictures from the side. That's just my face. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have somebody take a picture of my face from along. And that's my OnlyFans. And niggas will still try to subscribe because you niggas are clowns. I told y'all that, man. I'm scared. I can't do it because I know if I was to do OnlyFans, really, it's gonna be mostly men and gay people. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's the truth. And everything I said was a fucking joke. I ain't never doing no shit like that. But I'm just saying, I could do my face and niggas go, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, that's the world we in, man. But let's also look at how this nigga was he's nothing but a fake ass Diddy. Don't he look like Diddy's son, Ronnie? Tell the truth.
He really do.
Don't he look like Diddy's son? Diddy could
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's what I'm saying, y'all.
Same coat.
We forget these niggas was smashing chicks back in the day. Even that nigga nose look like Diddy nose. Look at that nose. Holy shit. Complexion, you know what I'm saying? He looked like Diddy. But did you know that a chinchilla was a fucking rat? A fancy rat? Did you know that? And did you know that chinchilla was the coat they gave the niggas, which was another joke? We'll let the rappers wear the chinchillas. It was a joke. A fucking rat. Niggas was the main ones promoting that shit. Everything that these niggas promoted was coon shit, ignorant shit, and all part of keeping you to sleep. That's why Kyrie Irving got in trouble when he tried to wake you up, because he know that niggas went from Hebrews to coons. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. See? That's what all this is about. From Hebrews to niggas. What's a nigga? This a nigga right here. A nigga that'll buy expensive bottles and instead of celebrating and drinking it, pour it out. That's nigga shit. This is what niggas in every club is doing. But it's really called wasting your money, dumb nigga. waste your money. Go to the club, waste your money. Go to the club, waste your money. That's all this shit was about. That's why you broke, Puffy a billionaire. That's why you still got to go to work. These niggas count up money in the daytime because you wanted to be a fucking rapper or a fan, or you wanted, in your mind, you was a celebrity. So when you went to the club, you stood on the couch and poured out drinks because in your mind, you a fucking celebrity too. But really, your ass got a false reality. You ain't them. Their whole job is to make you think you them. That's their fucking job. I also want you to see how they all fucking cartoon characters. A chinchilla is a fucking fancy ass rat. That's all it is. But niggas want you to think, oh man, he got on a chinchilla. Man, that's thousands of dollars. Told you niggas got played. Niggas got played the whole time. A joke. A fucking joke. Now let's talk about this clown, Russell Simmons. The goddamn glorified Chester. See? Let's talk about rap, y'all. Okay. You niggas always want to pick and choose with this hip-hop shit, right? See, I'm a grown man. I keep it real. I ain't a fucking kid no more. Okay. Well, two of the founders of rap that's credited. Well, they say one is a goddamn Chester by the name of Bam. He's a butt bandit. And this dude, he like young girls. The two founders. And they also said they used to have beef with each other back in the day. But my point is, how the fuck, just so happens, the two founders was dealing with over-sexualized behavior. But now we got all these questions and we think all this shit is new. Nah, it's not new. This shit been going on. Far as we know, Russell might have played around with Jay-Z and them. Who knows? We don't know. These niggas also. Y'all ain't seen
this always running around in the same circles.
I know this man get his back blowed out. You ain't see this man putting his legs in pretzels and all that? Yeah. That was his slick way of promoting rainbow behavior. Do yoga. That's all that shit is. Suit accusing Russell Simmons of rape was filed too late. This is why he's walking around. Because the particular charges on him, they basically, they cannot be filed on him, long story short. See, he was accused by rape by 3 women. This is what made his ass run. But since he realized that they can't do nothing, he's been coming back. So this is part of why he's trying to get back with his family, in my opinion. Not get back with him. He's really outcasted from his family. It was his daughter that sneak filmed his dumb ass when he was spazzing out. And what they was trying to show us was, see that good guy y'all think Russell Simmons is? He's a fraud. That nigga, he ain't a nice guy for real. That's why his daughter recorded him cursing and disrespecting him and all of that to show the world that he's really a piece of shit behind the scenes. What you got to say about this, Rondell?
I mean, this was crazy. I watched this play out yesterday. I watched Kimora live. She was live for like an hour. I watched the bulk of it. Aoki's, I didn't watch all of it, but I did see her recording of Russell, and I seen the text messages through the WhatsApp of them going back and forth. And if Russell has any dealings or a situation of women who could potentially come out against him in California, he may be coming unhinged and be on edge, because the whole situation with Bill Cosby that recently happened, with a woman was basically saying that Bill raped her back in 1969, allegedly raped her back in 1969. That situation happened in California, and the only way the woman was able to file it was because California just passed a law that say that they removed the statute of limitations. So that's why she was able to file it. So I don't know whether or not Russell has a situation.
Okay, because I'm glad you said that. Not to cut you. I get it. So because I didn't know they reinstalled it.
Yes.
So now that you said that, it makes sense. This could be the start of his ending right here.
So I don't
TMZ
know.
picked this up. So this all put the spotlight back on Russell, and they can tie into what you're saying. Because just like me, you see, I went back into his past. People gonna go back into that past,
right?
And his ass might be about to get locked up. That's the
truth. Right. And a lot of things. I think Kimora is speaking out now about a lot of things because 1, she's tired. 2, people like the R. Kelly situation, people will know certain things have went on, or people will know people's character and won't say anything. And they got to sit and live with the fact that they allow a lot of things to happen, or a lot of things took place and they didn't do anything about it, or they didn't say anything. So I think honestly, she got tired of protecting him. Even though she got married, I think 2 times after that, had more children after that, she still carried her Simmons name. But a lot of people forget that Kimora was already a model. Kimora had her own money. Kimora really sustained the Simmons name because she was the one who was helping Angela and Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? The Kardashians stole her formula. Like, she was the one who was on E Network first.
That's
So,
true.
you know,
That's true.
it was a lot of things that probably happened that Kimora knew about that she, you know, kept quiet about. I believe her when she stated that Russell was only giving the kids probably $100, $500 here and there. The kids is in NYU and Harvard. He
Oh, you
didn't want
say he's doing what? Say it
yeah,
again.
$100. Yeah, she said they would give him, he would give them like $100 here, $500 here. She was talking about how he's broke, how he don't have no money
Thank you.
or
Because thank you.
whatever, how he
I
was
didn't know all the
mad.
details of the shit. I need there you go. Come on with it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fall back.
she
I ain't
said
know all
that
that.
he was very upset because he didn't want the kids going to college. He felt that college was a waste of time and money. So it's just crazy to see the polar opposite,
You
right? But
telling me
like,
this nigga's supposed to be broke? But then again, I can imagine his lifestyle on the run, not making no new money because he
yeah,
ain't really been getting no new millennium money. And people understand when you rich and you not making money for like 5, 6, 7 years, and you
mm-hmm,
going to your stash. Yes, I didn't know they were saying because remember it recently came out Master P ass is broke.
mm-hmm.
That's the job of the coon. Okay, you give him the money and you take it back. But I didn't
And you
know
got to
that shit.
remember,
I did not know he was going broke, but it makes sense.
he been outcasted for a long time. So it's been her businesses and her stuff that was kind of really sustaining them. You know what I'm saying? But she was the one with the reality TV and all of that. That came from her. You know what I'm saying? So you know how he didn't want the kids to go to college. You know, because he honestly didn't want to pay for it. And it's crazy because it's like the polar opposite. You got Brian McKnight out here saying that the kids don't want to do nothing. The kids all want to live off his money, his royalties. And then you got Russell Simmons kids who actually want to work, who actually want to make their own money, who actually, you know, want to go to school, and he don't want to pay for it. So she was saying how she kind of really picked up the pieces because he was hiding. And we all know he was hiding because when the whole you know, that dude who be on the island, who had his own island, you
Jeffrey
know,
Epstein.
yeah, with that, and the Me Too movement, when that FBI investigation came out on Epstein, and then the Me Too movement was coming in to fruition, he ran. That's the first time he ran about
He
it.
damn sure did, right? That nigga ran.
He ran not once, he ran twice. So
Yup,
when
that
he
nigga
realized,
ran. That
when
nigga
the
ran up for the plug.
yeah, you know, so when they found Epstein
That
in
nigga
his cell,
flee.
he ran again. He ran again. And then all of a sudden, you got to remember too, Russell
Oh
Simmons
shit.
had the On the Record documentary come out about him on HBO Max.
Yo, you ain't lying. Yo, you keep making me laugh because I forgot this nigga did his own lie detector test.
Okay. And you also can't forget Amanda
See?
Seales. Amanda Seales had came out and said
Oh
that
shit.
Russell Simmons was a creep. And you
Word.
also can't forget how Terry Crews, when that whole situation was happening, when, you know, he was getting groped at parties and him wanting to say something about it, Terry Crews was exposing the emails that Russell Simmons was supposedly sending him, telling him to be quiet about it.
Oh,
Like,
word. I ain't know that part.
this stuff has been going on since, like, even when I think him and Kimora had first got divorced, and Kimora was saying how Russell was trying to sleep with her baby fat models and stuff like that. Like, this stuff,
Oh
him
shit.
being a creep, like this, allegedly being a creep, this stuff has been in. It's his time. That his numbers being called.
Yeah, I
His
think they're gonna
numbers
get his
definitely
ass,
being called.
y'all. They're gonna get his
He's
ass.
coming unhinged.
I think
Like,
this whole
yeah.
narrative, all this dust being kicked up, is to get him. That's what, because I know that's how this
Mm-hmm.
shit works. See, remember, y'all, he was laying low, but this shit put all eyes back on Russell. And being as all eyes on Russell covered by TMZ, this could be setting the stage
Mm-hmm.
of taking his ass down. And like you just said, when I showed yesterday, Cosby got 9 more charges again. So Russell could be put right back in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me
Yeah,
Too part 2, y'all.
if anybody has HBO Max, the name of the documentary is called On the Record, and
I need
you'll
to watch
see
that.
how the executive that really was accusing him, saying how like Russell ruined her life. Like, it was intense. But they say Russell, stemmed back and got ties to certain people here in New York. They was running in the same circles back in like the 80s and stuff like that in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. The stuff that they was doing. Allegedly, I'm not gonna get into that, but
he admitted back there. He admitted right here, so he admitted he was on cocaine. He admitted all that shit. He was on mescaline. He admitted right here back then he was getting high out of his mind.
Yeah.
See? That's why I said you can't trick me.
So he's becoming unhinged now, and they said they've been dealing with this for a good while when it comes to him.
Full of shit. Yeah, he mastered the art of being a white man. Anytime you see an educated Negro, he's trying to. I ain't gonna say anybody educated. I'm just saying it's educated men like him. What you just said, a college fucking dropout. Let's keep it real. He's a college dropout. He portrayed a role of a smart ass nigga, and you bought the shit, and now you see he's a fucking idiot. That's all he did. This nigga's a fucking dropout, telling his kids don't go to college. The nigga admitted he was a fucking junkie, but then years later, everybody praised Russell like he was this smart motherfucker. And now that I think about it, with that rush card, I think it was white people behind him the whole time. They were just using his face. So when you say real shit like he's broke, I believe it because I understand the game. A lot of these niggas we thought was super rich, they had a nice amount of money, but they wasn't rich as we thought they were because they had financial backing and hidden faces. They were just the face of he was just the face of the rush card. We don't know how many real investors had their money in this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They understood how to go to master and say, master, I can sell anything you need me to sell. I can do it. They love me. And then they go to them and they get the bag. And then they return the promise and the obligation of getting us the intrigue in the shit. And then they do it again. See, master, I told you I can get them to buy that rush card.
Yeah, I believe he's broke because the music money that dry up quick. He got into fashion due to Kimura's connects because you got to remember Kimura was modeling.
Good point. I never peeped that shit. I never peeped it.
Kim Porter.
And we always say that. I always say every successful man got a woman somewhere in there, but she get written out of history. Good jewel right there. I ain't know he got it from her. I'm thinking she got it from him, but I'm not thinking. She was a fashion model. She was already in fashion. She was already around all that shit.
She was one of the girls.
I ain't peeping back then though.
Yeah, it was her, it was Tyra, it was Naomi Campbell, and it was Kim Porter. And Kimura better be careful when it comes to that because supposedly Kimura Lee cannot stand Diddy. And supposedly word on the street is she believes that Diddy has something to do with, KP not being here no more. Because that was her best friend. So she believes that he got something to do with why she not here no more.
I heard about it.
She just better watch it.
Man, stop right there because sometimes you be sparking me. I don't want to forget. See, that's deep because Russell Simmons, he used to be cool with Andre Harrell. Andre Harrell put Puffy on. Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell used to live in the same fucking apartment. You see what I'm saying? Kim Porter used to fuck with Russell too. And that's why I'm trying to show y'all the connection, how these niggas always been tied together. They always been sharing the same chicks. They always been sharing the same ideology. And this is why all of my real people from New York that have real talent, if you ain't played a game with these people, you got fucking blackballed.
Yep.
And they violated a lot of people and blackballed and fucked a lot of people's careers up. That's why a lot of y'all didn't get to get a lot of the talent because when you fell out with Russell and you try to run the uptown, you ran over there, nigga made a phone call, don't sign him, don't even listen to him. And that's how niggas was getting blackballed. I remember this shit. And that's how they had it. They had this fucking chitlin circuit, but really they were sharing the same chicks. That's what I showed y'all on the special with Aaliyah and how she was a pass around and they was passing her around. Okay, now she over here at this label. Let us get over here at Atlantic. Let us get over here at Def Jam. Shit, let us get over here. They was passing her around, y'all. That's what these niggas do. They all do the same shit. They share the same perspective, the same ideas, same ideology, same behavior. Didn't Puffy bring you liquor? Didn't goddamn Jay-Z bring you liquor? Didn't 50 bring you liquor? Then they all do the same shit. Then they all try to sell you bullshit sneakers, Carter sneakers, G-Unit kicks. All they've been doing is selling nigga shit. Because they also know the formula. Niggas are ignorant, and in every hood, it's a sneaker store, and a church, and a liquor store. Don't worry about being no Hebrew Israelite, nigga. You just keep buying these sneakers. You keep buying this damn liquor. That's their fucking job. To keep selling you the same shit over and over and over again. So it's funny you said that because, yes, they all been in the same circles. And all of them looked at him, Russell, like he was the man to be. But really what it was, they understood that Russell Simmons had mastered the white man's game. And they all knew they had to holler at Russell to get the formula. And that's why Diddy was able to take it to the next level, because Russell never became a billionaire. See, he took that game to the next level. Jay-Z took that game. Even niggas like Kanye. They mastered the art of how to be perfect coons and sellouts, y'all. That is it. That's why this nigga told you to vote or die. The next week, he was telling you to buy some rock. You dumb niggas. That's what he think.
And also, we can't forget, it's not a coincidence that after Russell moved out the way, he basically passed on Def Jam to Jay-Z.
Basically.
Can't forget that. That was by design too.
Did that not look like Jay-Z swag?
Mm-hmm. When Jay-Z became the CEO.
See, that's why I'm trying to tell people.
Jam.
You praise Jay-Z, but Jay-Z was praising Russell Simmons the whole time. So how was he a god? And then I just told you, Russell Simmons admitted he was a junkie. So you praise Jay-Z, you call him a god. He praised a man named Russell who told you he was a junkie when he was little back in the day. My point is, who are these motherfuckers to follow? Huh? Oh, because the white man gave them big checks and put them in front of cameras and offices. And you niggas based your whole life on this shit. Now you see, all these key players, they ain't who you thought they was. They don't hold no more weight. That nigga ain't got shit to say. Now you on your own. But you followed this nigga for 20 years plus. So that's why I'm cooking all you so-called hip-hop niggas. Take that hip-hop shit, shove it up your ass, nigga, and get a jacket to match. I don't care about none of that shit. Why? Because I know the truth. Hip-hop has destroyed my people. It destroyed them. And they still can't get right. That's the truth. And I ain't mad neither. I'm just telling y'all the truth. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But what you think will happen to Russell? We're going to close out.
I see somebody said that Kevin Lyer passed it down to Jay-Z. The thing about it is that Jay-Z and Russell went back to the days of, I don't really want to say, but they go back to the days of
he passed the label
Jay-Z
down.
being in Marcy. So it was destined to go to Jay.
Yeah.
Put it that
he
way.
He passed the label down,
yeah,
the physical label, but Russell Simmons gave Jay-Z the game.
Like, yeah, they was
Jay-Z whole swag of playing the game
right.
comes from Russell. Leo Cohen told him how to run the building and be shiesty and shit like that too. But nah, see what it was? Let me break it down to you. Leo Cohen was the fucking overseer, all right? He was the overseer. Nori to this day cannot do an interview on Drink Champs without bringing that nigga name up. Because he groomed Nori. He made Nori a star. You feel me? Leo Cohen's job was to groom these niggas and push their buttons and shit. That's what he did. Yeah. Russell was always their mentor, even when he had no dealings with the label. He was still dealing with them on a mental level, grooming them. You know what I'm saying? So when you see hip-hop, Russell Simmons taking the L, that lets you know where the shit is at, man. It's done. All I'm saying, y'all, we grown now. We don't care about no fucking cartoon characters, no circuses. If we do, it's only for entertainment. That is it. That's all. My whole point, I'm always saying. All this shit is entertainment. It is not our culture. When you understand that, then you understand why they say you went from Hebrews to niggas. You went from Hebrews to niggas because you started thinking that hip-hop was your culture. That is the truth, y'all. There's no other way to slice it or dice it. That is the truth. You went from Hebrews to niggas because you started co-signing all the wrong shit. Now, mind you, it's so-called people with wear the small hats. They're supposed to be so-called whatever, but they still put their religion first. They do fuckery too, but you ain't gonna disrespect their religion, and they ain't gonna go against what they believe is the truth. Get it? And my point is, when they say we suffer from lack of knowledge, it's the truth. You only got transformed into a nigga because you don't know who you are, and that's why you always gonna suffer. I think that was written too. I really think that was written. That them people that don't listen, they gonna suffer the worst. That's what I heard. Other than that, we done. I think today was all right. Salute to everybody in the building, everybody that pulled up, everybody that stayed front and center, everybody that got sent out this content. I told y'all we bringing these vibes. We in the last day or whatever. However it go down, it's gonna go down. But we ready. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, make sure y'all subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? We deal with strictly information. You know what I'm saying? Information that's public information. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna give some entertainment. We're gonna give a vibe where you understand that, look, man, we all family. But guess what? We still gonna agree to disagree that everything is not right now. So that's all we dealing with. You want information, you tap in. If you don't, continue with your regular scheduled programming. And on that note, I'm gonna holler at the chat. Anybody got any questions? Anybody anything they want to say? What's up, ERTs? Every wealthy person alive never got rich without stealing, embezzling, and fraud. If you have a conscience, you can never reach billionaire status. Thank you. I know that. That's why I know that. That's why I've been trying to tell people when I came on this YouTube. When people was like, yo, bro, you're going to be big. In my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm not even trying to be big. If I want to be big, I know what I got to do. I know what to do. If I want to be big, I know I have to do some selling out. Do y'all understand that shit? If you want to get to a certain level, you have to sell out. Selling out means you have to do some shit that you wouldn't normally do, or you're going to do some shit that's questionable or confrontational or controversial. I know how to become popular. If you notice, the things I said, I did not do none of them because I had to show y'all something different. Y'all seen all that already. Let me show you some different shit. Let me show you something what integrity look like and being able to be a good listener. You already know how to look at shit. You already know how to follow. But how many of y'all good listeners? Get it? Some of us like radio and podcasts better than videos. Some of us like to play what's being said and continue what we got going on. That's this show right here. This show is not a distraction. If I want to get, like I'm going to say it again, I might start a new channel called Mask Off. And then I might make that a comedy channel and I just roast niggas all day. I might do that. But right now, it's about this information. I ain't got time for cooning. So I want people to understand. Lose your creativity within your brand. That's the thing, Dramatic. It's no more creativity. It's just stealing and cloning. No more, you get it? No more creativity. They watch the creators and they steal and they try to flip it in their own shit. Clowns. Just like you clowns that be stealing content, you should be ashamed of yourself. You got damn near 6 figures in your live be something like mine. If that. That's how I know you niggas are clowns. And a lot of y'all got fake ass subscribers and y'all on here bullshitting people. Because you niggas thought you was going to come on here and get checks. But now y'all see that shit drying up, ain't it, nigga? So don't keep on trying to steal. Watch what's going to happen to you niggas. Thank you very much, Natalie Council. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Scott LaRock. And that's why I'm trying to tell these fools, instead of watching me, I'm talking about them content creators. Don't watch me, nigga. Go make some content. And don't try to drop your shit when I drop mine. Get to working, nigga. You've been doing this. This is the life y'all wanted, but y'all not doing shit. I'm not on here for the shit you niggas on here for. So you're going to try to watch what I do, but at the end of the day, it's irrelevant. You're wasting your time because if you're not getting this information, you're wasting your time with me. I'm just telling you right now. So other than that, what up, Shice Black? We about to get out of here, man. I ain't going to have Ronnie caught up in here while I be ranting and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm being honest. Y'all be stealing from me. Y'all be stealing from Rondell. Y'all be stealing topics. Big platforms, y'all be stealing shit. That's why I say, I'm going to fuck around. I'm going to make me a new channel. And my shit is going to be specialized in cooning, clowning, and roasting niggas. Especially YouTubers. I'm going to start roasting all you niggas for fun, too. And I'm going to monetize that shit. And I'm going to be a clown. Because that's what you niggas want. I'm going to give it to you. Watch. I'm going to start shuttering your whole shit. Same way I'm doing celebrities. Oh, today, this YouTuber's going to be on the fucking screen. And we're going to destroy his ass. That's what I'm going to start. Niggas keep playing with me. Watch what I do. What up, John Shaft? I'm talking about you big dudes. No little small fry. I'm talking about big stealers. Yeah, I'm talking about you niggas. Anybody with 6 figures, you stealing, I'm on your fucking head. Watch. Keep it up. Salute Angela Davis. Because they don't want us to grow. They don't want us to come up. They want to watch and steal, but they don't want to share. And these the niggas say they for the people. Niggas say they for the people, but they ain't not gonna share this content. They just gonna steal it. So are you ready for the people, nigga? Nigga, I'm waking you up on niggas getting woke up on this channel right here, and they got big channels. Niggas think I don't know. Yeah, nigga, I'm your fucking engine. I'm your fucking motivation. So don't act like you teaching the people when you stealing content, nigga. That's all I'm saying, man. I gotta say it, man, because this has been happening. It been happening for a minute. I just don't be saying nothing. These niggas think they slick. Whenever the black community trying to get something done, allegedly black community, y'all know what I mean. Whenever some people like come together trying to do something, it's always gonna be a motherfucker doing some shit to deter that shit, derail it, steal. We having a cookout. This the motherfucker that stole the steaks, nigga, thief ass nigga. We can't eat steak. It's always a nigga prowling on how you gonna steal and finesse some shit because it look easy. That's why I told you, man, some niggas deserve to die. I ain't gonna see him play. Some of y'all deserve to fry. You know why? Because you go against the grain too much and you gonna be cooked. It's the honest to God truth. Everybody ain't my fucking brother and sister. I said it. I'm gonna keep telling you that shit. We family around here. If you an outcast, you ain't family. Straight up. So other than that, maybe we have to get out of here. Episode 467. Make sure you subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the supporters. Day one. Everybody in the loop. Everybody in the bushes. On that note, we up out of here. We ghosts. One.